This is Gozy the Miner, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Crafters. Last episode we got a lot done, and this episode hopefully a lot more with farming and building onto the storage room. So, without further ado, cue the time lapse. Oh, now you give me the tier 5 backpack. That'll come in real handy. And get some stuff here, some stuff over here. Grab the things. Perfect. And back to home we go. Ta-da! If only I could remove that fast in reality. Game would have gone by so much quicker. Back from another long haul. Built some more storage units. A lot of this episode is going to be a lot of back and forth, but most of the game primarily is that grab resources, come back, store resources, build things. Once I have the storage room fully implemented, the game will be a breeze, and once drones become a thing, even more so. Pulsar quartz, 1. I won't find a ton of it now, but as caves open up, it'll become a thing. Oxygen canisters. Oop, I spelled it wrong. Yep. Oxygen. Once you make the gas extractor, it'll be a byproduct. But for the time being, I'm going to just use some cobalt to make it. Alright, that's next on my to-do list. Alright, now that we have the resources to do so, I'm going to build onto the farm. Adding more food growers. I think I can make 4 of these to every one tier 1 nuclear reactor that I have. It's 18 power versus 85, so it'll become a huge part of things to come later on, especially with eggplants. So, as you need 2 eggplants for every fertilizer you make, and you will make a ton of fertilizer. A little bit of iron, pretty good haul. Put all the things back. Pin this. Mapping screen, yes. Use it to, once you launch GPS satellites into orbit, you can use the mapping screen to get an overview of the world so far, and it will update as your terraformation index rises, which is cool. No satellite. Send a mapping rocket into space to receive a signal. Will do. Get some water here, because my guy's always thirsty. It's almost like he's in a desert or something. Onto the rocket. GPS satellite 2. Ooh. GPS satellite 1. And push the button. Okay, thanks, bye. What do I need for this? Lots of stuff. Thank God I have a... I could just put it up at the top of the screen. There we go. Okay. Give me a couple of this, a couple of that. Man, these bins are so well labeled. I can find everything now. One, two. Where is this? I need... And 2 uranium. Run all the way over here to grab that. Someday there'll be an auto crafter. Okay, I'll make that super alloy. And then the rocket. Awesome. Here we go. GPS satellite tier 2. Wow, look at that thing. That looks epic. And poke the red button. Bye-bye. See you later. Till next time. Oh, I could have gotten better. My rockets didn't engage. Well, thankfully, food is tied directly to health, and I could just eat something, but my God. And then for the rest of this playthrough, I'm going to be paranoid that it didn't engage, and I'm going to be rapidly pushing that button. Okay. Decode this. Mining speed tier 4 chip. Yes, please. Silicon and osmium. I have that. Silly osmium. Tricks are for kids. Nope. No. Osmium. Yes. 1. Thank God. Silicon. 1. Silly osmium. And place this, and place that. Wait. How come I can't place this up against the wall? Oh, that's gonna bug me. Alright. Take everything out of here. Take everything out of here. Move this over one little bit. Okay, it's too far back. Move it forward. There we go. Flowers 1, flowers 2. Put all the stuff back. Pull stuff out of temporary storage. Move this over. Leave that gap that can exist on this side but not the other. Whatever. And now continue the line. Check my cheat sheet. Squash. Space packs. Mushrooms. Larva. Honey. Eggplant. Beans. Nuclear reactor tier 2. Even better. Oh. What am I going to build now? Biolab. Line this up just right. Yes. But I got one to go off of. Second one. Seeds 2. Water 1. In here, and then place this wall door here. Place a wall here. That's the door. That's also a door. Those are screens. This is the map that I was talking about just a moment ago. Let me zoom out here. That's the aluminium fields. That's where my base is at. And so that's where the, yep, base, aluminium fields. There's that wreck that we were just at. See, that's where the waterfall's at, and the star field off to the right. Ooh, what's that? I think that's the new volcanic area region that I haven't been to yet. There's the crater. Where I think Icarus builds. That is the sand bowl that we started, or the sandfall area. There's that big wreck that we keep going back to that has all the stuff at it. And there is a valley that hasn't gone green yet. But yeah, that is the map to date. Cue the time-lapse. Here I'm just recovering materials off in the red spire area. I call it that because even once you make it green, it stays red. Just another biome. But there's a lot of wreckage there that you can take apart. There's also a cave there that leads to the starfield. And there's the chest. There's that cave. Can't really go so far because it's frozen. But I will collect all this osmium and awesome sulfur while I'm here. Awesome stuff. Back to the aluminium fields. To home. Who peed in my front yard? Who would do such a thing? Why is it this icky blue? I think you're overhydrated, my friend. And we head back out to Spires, looking stuff along the way. Get some stuff over here. Run back home. Rinse, repeat. With each additional upgrade, this becomes easier. Make some more room. Drop off the iridium. Someday we'll have room in our storage room for this. And add more foundations on. So you don't absolutely need them, but I like them so I don't have a floating base. Back outside. Add the biolab. Splooty powder. Oh, you need exploding powder in order to make the tier 2 nuclear reactor. You also need it later on to make the agility boots, the next tier up. Makes sense, gives you a boost of power. Collect some stuff here, like plant, beans, put them away. Mush. Beans. Ooh. Takes a bit, but it's totally worth it. I think it gives you like 331 versus 85, so give me all this stuff. I have everything right now, right? Nope. Yes. Place it here. Alright, deconstruct this one and this one. And I got room for this one. Okay. Look at that. Precious super alloys. Alright, collect some sulfur and some iridium. So I can go make some more splooty powder. So I can make another reactor. Because now that I can, I'm gonna. Alright, head back outside. Now that I got space for another reactor, place one over here. Kind of using the vents to line it up a bit. Take you apart, take you apart. Don't have the space to take that apart. Place another one. Take this apart, and this apart, and this apart. 331's a lot better than 19.5, I think. Someone peed in my yard. That's gotta run all the way over here to the Iridium Mines. To the Iridium Mines, over the sulfur fields we go. My house in Sand Falls. Take apart more stuff. Full inventory. Bring all the way back. See the Iridium Mines across the field. Who keeps peeing in my yard? Algae generator tier 1. This will produce algae, a material you're going to need lots of. I used to place these all around, but now it's a lot easier to collect it if they're all centralized in one location. So you don't have to swim all that far to get it. You just stand in one spot and spin around. The tier 1s only require eggplant. The tier 2s will require fertilizer, I believe, if I remember that correctly. So they're cheap for now. Biomass. I love how they add this to the screen. You don't have to make a new thing for it to show up. You also have, as a tab up on the left hand side, you can tab between all your regular stuff or your biomass. Click the things. To this Stargate. Well, Warp Gate. Stargate's probably copyrighted. Come through here, collect all the things. And back inside. Uh-huh. Give me that. Ah, I see you hiding back there. A microchip. These are becoming less and less, but they're still good to find. Give me this stuff. Deconstruct this, deconstruct that. Another microchip. Awesome. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build it, and finally we would be able to easily cross the Ezekiel Prime sector. But just after we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down, and all the reactors and the stabilizers broke, and in a few minutes, the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We tried everything to fix it, but it seems there's nothing we can do. The crew has escaped in the escape pods. I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now, too. What a waste. All these months of work only to be wasted. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. Year 3034. Strange how all these ships that pass by the system just suddenly lose all power and crash. Yes. Take note, this one also takes 1. Later on, I can make the power cells that power these up to open additional storages, marked by the gray doors with the red arrows on them, because they are powered down. Here's the Grand Canyon. This is why I call the area near me the ridges versus the canyon. Collect all the stuff, collect the gold chest. It's dark, I can't see what I'm doing. I guess I play this here. Ooh, place this here, with that. Now that it's morning. Come over here, another spacecraft that has crashed from no reason, seemingly. Private scavenger letter of mission reconnaissance. An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared in the Ezekiel Prime sector. Go there and find any information you can. Primary objectives: investigate the sector. Find any reasons why some ships seem to vanish. Secondary objectives: Find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ships and report them to their respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all merchandise found. Year 3042. What's over here? More stuff. I need all the stuff. Give me all the stuff. I need it for my collection of stuff. And here's a cave filled with osmium and sulfur. And it connects back here to this desert behind this pod I just left here for looks and oxygen. Look at all that wonderful sulfur. You will so come in handy between exploding powder and other stuff. Farming. Sulfur and magnesium are the big farming pieces. And eggplant, of course. Need a lot for that. And head back across the way here to go collect more stuff. Ooh, we can swim across the lake now. That feels so cool. Seems I cannot go over this once anymore. It's raised the mountains and I can't make it through. Used to be able to just fly right over these to a crater, but now you can't for reasons. Well, I'm glad they fixed that. I have to go the long way now. Through this cave that we couldn't access early on. Now that it's melted, I can go there. Back here. Place this. Go through the ship back here. Collect all the things. Really tight crafting now. It takes multiple trips, but it's really worth it. This, go back inside. Ooh, 2 or 3 heaters. I will rebuild those at a later date. Chest. Lots of goodies. Get you on. Back to this cave system. We'll grab this stuff. Now, I guess, I can't go through this cave system. Oh, wait. So, this ice melts. Need more heat. And grab stuff. Go ahead. Go down below. I'll do whatever it takes to quit this planet. I had to dig deep to find resources needed to build a launch platform. The storm have been less frequent lately. I need to find a big meteor crater and build a platform at the bottom of it in order to be protected from the winds. The magnetic fields on this planet are completely crazy. The first time in my life I haven't seen anything like this. Once again, I'll leave this shelter, hoping I will be able to find it. Ichthys, year 3040. And grab more stuff. Take this apart. These areas exist. There'll be a big one later in the crater. Yeah. Grab more stuff. Go over here. Get this stuff. Get these chests. The pedestal's not here yet. It'll be a thing later added. Come over here, grab the gold chest. Fly back here. Back over the desert, through the fields, back to home to drop off all this stuff. Look at it! Ooh, and fertilizer. All this and a trophy. Trophy case time. Line it up with this line here. Yes. Place another one. Yes. And then when I get more stuff, place a third and final one. Give me my trophies. Place my trophies. They are rocket ships, not anything else. That's a rocket ship and an escape pod. Put the iron in here. Jetpack tier 2. Put that on. Now it goes from 150% to 170. The last one will be 190. All adds up to something great. Let's go back here. Craft another rocket. Push the button. Watch it go up in space. Okay, thanks, bye. this here soda. And make another one. You can actually make them pretty quickly back to back. So as soon as the first one disappears, then I hit the button. Do it too quickly, it'll complain that something's in the way. You have to wait. Map information rocket. Someday. Map information rocket, by the way, will tell you where our resources are on the planet. Like the iridium mine, the uranium, zeolite later on. Stop shooting my place. God. Shadow of that rocket looks really cool. Gotta go back across the way. Pick up this stuff. Back to the warp gate. Who's peeing over here now too? God, I will catch that culprit. Back across the field. Pee over here now too. So much pee. Look at all that wonderful loot. Drop it all off here. Place another box. And another box. Need all the storage ever. I'm out of iron. Oh, bastards. Alright. Go over here and get the things. Or extractor. Drill. That has a pressure of this. That has a pressure of that. This has heat. Even though you launch satellites into orbit to up your bonus multiplier to heat and pressure, the base number still needs to be increased. So right now I'm going to be building a lot of these drills and then later on heaters to bring up that base number, and then when you double check back it'll add the multiplier onto it and it'll be a bigger number. So it's not just launching rockets, you still need to bring up that base number. Now heat's going up, pressure's going up. Algae. Bacterial sample, which is 3 waters and 3 algae. Another lacquer. Bioplastic. Splody powder. Fertilizer. I'll put fertilizer tier 1s and tier 2s in here. Alright, I suppose that explosion powder. Exploding powder. Algae collection time. Oh, it's not directly under the generators. I think it's because I placed them before the water rose, so now they're down here. Or maybe they're just going to be at the bottom now. I don't know. The algae usually clings to the top of water, not the bottom. Well, it can cling to the bottom too, I believe. Yeah. On rocks and such. Come back over here. Place all the algae. And flower spreaders, which will produce O2 and biomass. Pick up more stuff. Give me all the good stuff. Give me more super alloys. This air bubble that is coming in so handy since I left it here. Seemingly able to go up further and further each time without needing my little hubs. Just bring the canister with me. I've used it at this point. I'm getting close to it out. I'm almost there. Oh, I made it home just in time. That one was close. Another water acclimator. Not that I remember to collect from the first one plenty of times, but yeah. And place the golden seeds inside. Get that sweet 600% bonus. O2. Heater tier 3s. I did say I was going to build these. at a later time. 1, 2, 3. I love how they put that red box around it now, knowing that it's too far close to the its respective piece. I did a good thing today. Alright, well, see all of you in the next one. Hopefully I fix my audio. Bye-bye.